Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today's video I'm really excited about. I know I say it every single time. I'm excited. I can't help it. I love makeup. Makeup makes me very, very excited, and this makeup that I'm about to talk about makes me very excited. I'm talking about the new Melt Cosmetics Amor Eterno collection. Oh my god, when I saw this collection launching, I knew immediately that I had to get it. One, the packaging. Hold on. The box is so cute. Look at that, like little lipsticks all over the place. Like, oh, so freaking cute. I love that. One, just look at the boxes that they come in, the little cartons. Look at how beautiful. Oh my god, as I drop them. Look at how beautiful they are. And this is just the like packaging they come in. So I mean, like, oh my god, it's soft touch matte, by the way, which you know I love. Oh, it's so pretty. Anyways, so when I saw this collection launching from Mill, I knew I had to get my hands on at least the palettes, and that's all I got because I really wanted everything. I wanted the 3 lipsticks, I wanted the 3 liners, I wanted the brush, I wanted everything. The brush, like there was one singular brush. I wanted the brush set, but I just knew I wasn't going to use everything, so I decided to pass and stick with the palettes because palettes are like my favorite anyways. Palettes are my favorite anyways, and it's what I use the most, so I was just like, I'll get the palettes. This is the Vida and Muerte palette, or the Life and Death palette, which I think is so cool. Anyways, you guys know I love like skulls like this. I mean, hello, my little skull lady. Love her. She's so cute. But I don't know, I just really love skulls and anything that has skulls on it, especially the pretty skulls like from Dia de los Muertos, where they have like flowers and they're less like creepy and spooky and more beautiful and like artistic, I guess. I really like. This is the Muerte palette, so this is what it looks like. The outside is actually like raised a little bit so you can touch it. It has texture to it. It has this really cool like soft touch matte but also shiny, so it's like dual textured, and it has like this raised feel to it so you can actually touch everything, which I really like. But let me show you what it looks like. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. This one is honestly my favorite, I'm not gonna lie. I really wanted the Muerte palette the most. It's just the one that speaks to me the most. These reds and these blues, I love them so much. I can't help it. It's stunning, it's beautiful. I want to rub it all over my body. And then this is the Vida palette. Again, it has the same type of packaging, just the different half of the skull. And this is what this one looks like. Ooh, this one's definitely more warm toned, more bright, more life. Like it's more like sunny and warm and lifelike, where that one's more like a little cold, a little dark, a little mysterious, you know, that kind of thing. But again, it's so beautiful. I love the detailing around the mirror. It says Amor Eterno, and then it just has these beautiful detailings. I know you probably can't see because the camera is right there and it's in your face, so I'm very sorry. I asked you guys on Instagram if you would rather see a separate video for each palette, so a Muerte video and a Vida video, but the majority of you guys voted to have them in one video. So I think I'm gonna follow Raw Beauty Christie's video, where I do one eye with one palette and one eye with the other palette, which I think is super cute and super cool, and I'm excited. One thing I want to point out really quick is that the Vida palette is actually called a pressed pigment palette. I don't know if you can read that. And the Muerte palette is called an eyeshadow palette. So that means that the shade in here, I think it's Alegria. Yes, Alegria in the Vida palette is a pressed pigment. And I'm pretty sure it's just because there is something in the eyeshadow that could possibly stain and maybe irritate your eyes. I've never had any problems with shadows that are labeled like pressed pigments, but I'm pretty sure it's just for staining reasons and stuff like that. But if you are sensitive, I would just be a little bit careful. But it's this shade right here, Alegria. One other disclaimer, I know, I'm talking so much. I'm sorry. This is the longest intro in the entire universe. Every shade in here is pretty much a Spanish word. And while I am a Hispanic, I am not fluent in Spanish. So I am going to try my hardest to say these correctly. But yeah, I can't promise that. So if I really don't have a clue how to say it, I'm probably just going to point to the shadow and say this is the one I'm picking, because I don't want to make a fool out of myself being a Hispanic who can't pronounce Spanish words. Let's get down to business, because this has been like 10 minutes of me rambling. But I'm just going to prime my eyes with some ABH eyeshadow primer, just because I think it works really well for colorful eyeshadows. And I'm just going to... Okay, I'm going to start with the Muerte palette because I want to, and it's beautiful. So I think I'm going to go for these reds. It's just calling my name, and then some blues on the bottom. So let's start. I'm gonna take the shade Corazon and put that into like my crease. It's pretty bright for a crease shade, but you know, whatever. Such a gorgeous, like rusty, gorgeous, rusty gorge, I don't know, shade. Wow. Chef's kiss. Love that. All right, I'm gonna take the shade next to it. Don't know how to pronounce it. Sangre? Sangre? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna take this shade right here. It's like more of a purpley red, and I'm going to put that in my crease again. Oh my god, that's so pretty. How many times can I say, oh my god, that's so pretty in this video? I've had like 12 already, I'm sure. Oh my god, I love it. Oh my god, it's like, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like whiny, it's beautiful. Okay, now I'm gonna take the shade Velorio right here, and it's even darker than the one next to it, but like, I'm feeling this vibe of dark. It's just, wow. I think I'm unintentionally going for a halo eye. Oh, my eye's gonna water. Don't do that. Don't ruin it. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I'm gonna take more of the first shade we used, Corazon, and I'm just going to, you know, blend a little bit. Yeah, this is definitely going to be the dark look of the two. Wow, I'm going to mix the two, Sangre and Velorio. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure. And I'm just going to go over it. Wow, so pretty. Oh my god. So for the center, I'm going to take the shade Calaca. I think it's like this white shimmery shade. I think it's a shimmer, maybe like a satiny shade. And I'm going to pop that in the center. I'm not gonna cut the halo eye. I'm just gonna pop it because I don't know, I feel like it. Ooh, wow, that's so pretty. Doing a halo eye like this is a little bit messier, but I don't know. Cutting it honestly looks too much for me. Whoa, that's so pretty. Wow, I love this. I love it, love it, love this. This is gorgeous. Wow, 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 wow. Love this. This is so stunning. Okay, let's switch eyes, shall we? And we shall go to the Vida palette. Again, not really sure what I'm doing, but I think I might do these three. Ooh, should I do a halo eye again? I might do these three with this shimmer. So let's start with Amor Eterno, which is yellow, and it's also the name of the collection, which I think is cute, which means eternal love. Yeah, that's a really pretty yellow. Very pigmented and very sunshiny. Complete opposite of this eye. This eye is like dark and like mysterious, and this eye is like, hello, my name is Sunny Sunshine. Now, as you can see, it does have some kick up, if you can tell. Look at that. But melt shadows do have kick up, so I'm not like too surprised. I'm going to take this shade Papel Picado, which is probably my favorite shade in the palette. It's like a greeny, yellowy, slimy, grungy, beautiful thing. This one's definitely very different from the other eye. Oh, my eye's watering. Again, why is my eye watering? Stop it. I feel like this one's taking like less time as well, because this I wanted to be a little bit careful with because it's like dark colors and I don't want to like mess it up. So next, I'm going to take the shade Agua Ardiente, maybe? I don't know. It looks like a browny, greeny, army kind of color. It's not too dark, actually. It's pretty light, which I think is what they were going for. I don't think they wanted too dark of colors on this side because, you know, it's the Vida palette and that one's the Muerte palette, so they wanted the dark colors on that side. I mean, honestly, you could totally mix and match. You could use both palettes together. I'm sure it would be really pretty to do both together. This is like my grungy dreams. That plus the Gemini palette. I like how I didn't even stick to like the warmer shades. I'm like, let's be grungy. But okay, again, you can see the fallout a little bit, but nothing too bad. So I'm going to take the shade Sarape right here, and I'm going to place that in the halo of my eye. The halo of my eye. The halo, whatever, you know what I mean. Okay, so we have our two halo eyes. This one is a very grungy green, and this is very like purpley, reddy wine colored. So I'm going to do the rest of my makeup, and then we will do the lower lash lines, and I'll use some other colors. So I'll be right back. Okay, so let's finish up the Vida eye look. So I'm going to take the shade Soul, which is this like bright orange, and I'm just going to blend this on my lower lash line just to give it some brightness. This eye is a little grungy. I'm going to take the shade Pan Dulce, which is next to it. It's like a burnt orange, and I'm just going to use the same brush, and I'm just going to pop it under again. And I think that's gonna be it for the Vida side. Just pretty, you know, poppy and light. For the Muerte side, I'm gonna take Lagrimas, this like tealy shade, and just kind of blend that under the eye. Obviously, just kind of like lightly. And then I'm going to take the shade Duelo, this one, and just push that up against closer to my lash line. Wow, very different eyes, very different eye looks. Yeah, I look a little crazy, honestly. I look kind of crazy. So I'm going to throw on some mascara and a lipstick, and I will tell you guys what I'm thinking so far. Okay, so they're both done. This is the Muerte eye, and this is the Vida eye. So I really like how they both turned out. They're very, very different. I mean, very different eye looks. This is very dark and bold, and this is more like bright. And I mean, it's still a little bold because you got the green and the orange, but it's very like light and bright, where this is bold and dark. But that just really encompasses both palettes. I mean, they're both very, 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 very different. Honestly, I really, really like them both. I am leaning towards the Muerte side though. I think this is just so eye-catching, and it just might be the colors I used. This one I didn't use like which shade is it? Like I didn't use Mexicana, which is like this bright red, so I'm sure you could make more of a bolder look, but this is definitely more toned down, and this is very, very bold. Both of these palettes retail for $58, which is pretty expensive, I'm not gonna lie. I think Melt has some pretty high prices, but I don't know, their formula is really good and their collections are always really spot on. I mean, I have the Gemini palette and I really wanted to get their other palette, what's it called? I don't know, there's another palette I want from them, but these are just so, there's just something about them when you put them together and it makes the skull. I think that's absolutely freaking gorgeous. I think the detail put in is gorgeous. The packaging's gorgeous. I mean, just the box it came in, if you've seen their PR box, it is phenomenal. I mean, they put so much time and effort into this, and it's just, you can tell it's so pretty. I am going to say that if you are thinking about one and you don't know which one to get, I personally would say Muerte. I think it's just, there's just something about it. I do think the Vida is more wearable in my opinion. I mean, wearable, I think this is wearable. I would go out like this, so it doesn't really bother me. But for someone who likes more toned down looks, the Vida palette is definitely for you. God, this Muerte palette, I mean, both of their formulas are amazing. I didn't have any trouble with any of the colors I used. I think I just love them so much. But I am going to say Muerte wins my little challenge thing. I think Muerte is definitely the winner. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me doing two completely different eye looks. I know I look kind of like crazy. This doesn't really like go together, but just for the purpose of the video. But yeah, if you are looking to get this collection, let me know down below what you are thinking about getting. If it's one of the palettes, if it's an eyeliner, if it's a lipstick, if it's the brushes. I'm pretty sure they have a highlight as well. So if you're thinking about getting any of that, let me know in the comments down below. If you're going to pick up a palette, let me know which one you are going to pick up. Let me know which eye you like better. I would like to know your guys' opinions because I personally like this one better, but I'm sure there are people out there that like this one better. If you want to see more videos with the palettes individually, like a whole Vida palette video or a whole Muerte palette video, please let me know in the comments down below. Give this video a thumbs up so I know you guys are liking this type of content. Think about subscribing to my channel, and I hope I see you guys in the next one. Bye!